It's dark. It's dark. But I mean, it's just about 7 here. It is getting dark, but 7 o'clock, and there's a light. We're really, really, really closing in on spring. As I walk through the dark house. Scary. But truth of the matter is, yeah, that's kind of exciting. Getting closer and closer and closer to spring. Bringing me closer and closer to the summer. So less than a month away till it's officially spring. And it's a little over 3 months after that. But I should try to get rid of this, shouldn't I? Oh well. More of a rest day, just kind of listening to the body. I wanted to build and grow and train it and condition it. So a good day yesterday, really. It was a good run, good amount of people, some good talks out there with folks. I'm not sure on a lot of things about this. I spent today just kind of, like I say, just resting a bit and that. But started the day just looking at insurance for the trip. Lots of insurance. Not mainly for me. I'm pretty safe. There's some necessity in some of the places I want to go, like say shopping malls are requiring it. Back in 2006, 2007, it was pretty much sign this document. Yeah, come on in. That's great. Anything that will attract attention for the mall and bring people in. That's a good thing. Talking with one of the insurance agents today, it's somewhere down the line something changes, and I think as he said, it was one of those blow up castles or something. Probably changed the insurance that way, where they want personal liability if you're holding an event. Make sure that event is safe, and probably somewhere down the line, an insurance company ate the costs of accident like that. I don't know, a windstorm that would pick up a bunch of kids and blow them away somewhere. I don't know. I don't know what it was, but now malls and that are asking for insurance, which it's not going to come to too much by talking with him, but it's something I want to do so that it gives people a location to come to. And talking with one mall there the other day, they would be excited to cross promote, and I think that's excellent. Which I guess starting in Nova Scotia, where I was born, it's means something to me to go and do an event such as that and run right around Nova Scotia. I guess partially as a thank you from where I came from. That created the character that I am. I was even talking the other day with these folks when I was out on the walk, or sorry, run. I was running. When I would stop and talk, I was talking to them about the Nova Scotian sense of humor too, and I was talking a lot about Nova Scotia, even some of the old sayings, but this one just our sense of humor. For me to start at Pleasant Street and Pleasant Avenue, I want a pleasant start. I want a pleasant finish for this 850-day run around Canada. But me being in Stellarton, I want a stellar town to start and end with, and I don't want a whole, this whole mission to be stellar in a way. So yeah, it's kind of a little sense of humor. But that said, it actually worked for me and motivated me even doing the walk, there were towns and communities I'd come across that would kind of inspire me just by the name. And these were kind of milestones, right? And the first milestone was actually, the first milestone was Lost Lagoon. In Lost Lagoon, it was a symbol for me. I picked up a little bit of water from the Pacific, and back then it was picking up a drop and to symbolize the tears lost by those who have been affected by cancer. So I picked up a drop in Vancouver, just in English Bay there, just where I started. And the first other waterway that I came across was Lost Lagoon, so I picked up another drop. But that kind of symbolism. But beyond there, the as I was saying, trying to motivate myself and coming up to these milestones. Where's this milestone? What's that? What does it symbolize? What the effort that I'm putting in. So when I came to Mission, BC, I said, if you make it to Mission, you're on the mission. If you make it to Hope, you got hope. If you make it to Merit, you got merit. And I made it to Kamloops, and I had 5,000 people hit my website that day, which was, well, stellar. Yeah. Kamloops actually turned into a stellar town for me there, and it was quite nice to get that response, because I really didn't know if I'd make it through the mountains. I think anybody that would have seen me, anybody previous that don't even know anything about the Coquihalla Highway, they would assume I wouldn't even make it into the prairies, anyways, without even knowing what the mountains hold. But yeah, it was come to think of it, between Merritt and Kamloops, I think it's 90 kilometers. I took it in 2 days, and within those 2 days, it was actually stunning that I was able to do that. I ran down from the Coquihalla Highway into Kamloops. I actually jogged it. I ran it, which was amazing. And at the bottom of the hill, I had a tea. An iced tea. Somebody said, "Here, have an iced tea," and that was great. But yeah, all that can be motivating, and I don't know how far I'm going to go. To tell you the truth, I'm in the same stage as back then. I really don't know, and I want to inspire myself as much as I can, and to start in that county that I graduated in, Pictou County, the county I was born in, and my birthday's coming up this month. And if anybody knows when my start time, when I did start that journey, it was March 26th, 2006, when I started my walk. It was kind of symbolizing, I was supposed to, when I was I had an accident at 15, almost lost my leg. The doctor said I'd be crippling up in my 30s. Well, here I was, mid-30, having a birthday, starting to walk across Canada. And I accomplished it, which is stellar. So to go back to Stellish, Nova Scotia, I'm excited to do that and tell the story a little bit more and reunite with my county. Pleasantly. And I think that's amazing. But yeah, that's, I guess, as much, maybe as, I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, it's good. But it'll be good to get insured up so I can be permitted into the malls, and it's their rules, their regulations now, and when you're holding any kind of event, all I'm really going to do is just sit on a chair or stand and talk or something. I might do a mall walk with folks. That would be neat. get out and move around the mall. So that'd be exciting. But yeah, there's a lot to do in these things, and I really want to do this right because I do want this to be stellar. I really do, and not just in Stellarton, on to Truro, Wolfville, Digby, Yarmouth, Lunenburg, and up to Halifax, and then move on through, um, all those towns, Port Hawkesbury, Bedeque, Sydney, and then up across Newfoundland. Each one of those communities, I want that. And I think today I found the insurance company that will find a plan that will help me to move along the way. Some of them just, it's each province has their own rules and regulations and stuff like this. Talking with this guy, it sounds like he's going to come up with a plan, and it sounds like they can cover everything. So that will be spectacular. So we'll see. Yeah, it's a lot to think about, a lot to do, but you do it. I guess it's back. I've taken so many steps, in my journey across Canada that, we'll see. I'll make it work. I think I've always been good at turning nothing into something, and I hope this is going to be something else. Anyways, the more you move in this country now, the more you have to be insured. What I want to say is, the more you move others. So, and that's what I'm about to do at whatever the price, whatever the cost, and I do want a safe journey, and I do want safety for everyone, and everyone to be comfortable with all that I do, including myself, especially myself. But I know at times it's not going to be very comfortable at all, and I've had had some rough days, and I expect them. When you do journey, you do have your mountains and your valleys, and in the valleys you sometimes feel low. In up the top of the mountain, sometimes you just lose oxygen. And then you hit your plateaus, but it's it's a nice journey, and so I think the last couple of days have been pretty good for me. So a couple of good discoveries that I think will enhance if all goes good, well. But it's enough rambling. And I don't know if anybody ever really watches these from the beginning to the end when I am rambling, but I think it holds interest. If anything, is a diary for myself to go back and look at and put things together. Where I was and where I've gone, and I can't imagine like a year, 2 years, 3 years from now actually looking back at all this and going, well, there's where you were, and this is how far you come, and I think that's amazing. I wish I would have had this long ago. But anyways, I'm gonna let you go, and I'll keep on keeping on and keeping at it. But encouraging stuff is happening, and I really do hope to see whoever is watching this right now, see you out there and see you again. And like I say, with the t-shirts yesterday, it'd be kind of neat to see with the t-shirt on. That'll kind of throw me if I see people walking up with multitudes of the t-shirts I've created on this website. From yesterday, it would be stellar. Anyway, take care, folks. Catch you on the return.